Adam, tell us what you're doing today.
I am swapping the wheels and tires on the back of the blue Z onto the back of the yellow Z.
Almost.
Almost.
So we're taking the adapters from the blue Z and putting them on the yellow Z so we can run bigger wheels and tires. Not the ones that actually came off of this one. So how's it going?
Well, the adapters are off. I'm fixing to take them inside and put them on the yellow car.
Was it easy?
Was not as complicated as normal.
But you had to get what to make this happen?
I had to use hand tools.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had to get a big breaker bar.
Nobody knows what that's like anymore.
And
so what do we got here?
So we've got an 8mm head bolt that hold the 5-lug adapter onto the 4-lug part of the adapter.
Okay.
You've got 3 lug nuts for the passenger side 4-lug adapter.
Must have ran out of it.
Well, I think you broke a lug nut.
Oh.
Stud.
A stud?
Yeah, because 2 of them are really short.
Oh, I see that.
And since you weren't driving this car, it wasn't a priority.
Nothing's a priority around here, apparently.
So now we're gonna go put these on the yellow car.
Nice.
Alright.
So we're putting these adapters on temporarily. We'll see how long temporary is on this. What you should really do before you try and put these conversion adapters on is clean all this as much as possible, and make sure if these are used, make sure you clean these real good. Since this is temporary and it's just to get the Z back and forth, I'm not going to take the time to do it, even though I'm probably going to regret it later. But yeah, let's get these on here. And I also recommend doing Loctite and torquing these to spec as well. Okay. These are hub centric, so there's like a lip on here. It makes it fit perfectly on the adapter, so it keeps everything centered. The acorn lug nuts on the inside piece keeps it centered on the lugs that you have. And these are 8mm. I also recommend, if you're torquing the inside ones, you need a Loctite and torque these outside ones. Because most of the time when you're using these adapters, you're just only taking this off when you do the wheels, so the adapter part will always stay on. So you want to keep that solid. You don't want them to loosen up. That's the key. These are the right ones? Seem right. Holy crap, that's a big tire. So when I put the slicks on here, the tire I think is almost as big, but the wheels that we have will put it inside more. That's not gonna work. Let me get the fancy lug nuts just so I don't lose them. Alexa, pause. Okay. These colored lug nuts don't last very long. Pretty sure I put these on one time. Look at that, just flaking off. They're not anodized, I guess they're just painted. They paint right over the chrome. Okay, let's go do the other side. Alright, here we are. Somehow, and I think I know exactly how this happened, the bolt head, oh, both of them are stripped out.
Yeah.
So Adam was in a hurry, and he shoved that 8mm Allen head in there and went to town with the impact, and it slipped out. Instead of letting it seat in there fully all the way and then slowly letting it out. So now we gotta weld a nut on there to get it out.
That's a good guess, but that's not how it happened.
Okay, well.
I stood on the ratchet.
Oh,
Tried to break it loose.
That would definitely do it. Okay. Yeah, without any support on that head, that would definitely do it. The impact would have been a lot better.
I tried the impact. I wanted to try the impact, but that wouldn't work either.
Okay, so he wanted to drill it out. I'm saying just weld a nut on it and we can unscrew them. We'll find out. Okay, here we go. First I want to try, you got all the sockets? I want to try just putting a nut on there, or a bolt. And if that doesn't work, then we can weld the nut on there. Hopefully we're not too far away from the shop and we'll have power. Hold these. Ow!
Do I need to go get you a glove?
Probably.
Where are they at?
I'll get it. Just make sure you have air. Watch it turn off. Alright, let's try this again. Burn a hole in my shoe. That should be good enough. Right? Or I guess I'll do it. Because if it breaks, I'll blame you. I'm not doing it right. But if I break it, bring that camera in for a close up. Look at that shit! See? How much easier that was? You still be drilling right now. It might be hot. Okay. So since that worked so good, we're going to do it on this one. So what happens is when you weld this, it heats up the metal and then it cools down, so it's almost like you're breaking it loose. I'm telling you that, Adam.
I know.
No response from Adam.
Sorry. I was processing, trying to put it in a file somewhere.
It means he doesn't believe me.
Though I do believe you. I have yet to be able to prove you wrong.
That's why it works so good on exhaust studs. Oh, it broke it! You know what didn't break?
The weld.
The weld didn't break. That's scary. Okay, let's let that cool off for a second before. You have a the regular ratchet?
No. I didn't bring it.
I don't think it's moving. Ow, it's hot! Okay, it really didn't weld to the nut very well. Alright, turn off the camera. They at least got one shot of it.
Is that on or off?
It's on.
Okay.
Was it off the whole time? Okay. If that doesn't get it, we're in trouble. Here, hold this. Man, that socket's still hot. Look at that shit, Adam. Beautiful.
Don't touch it.
Yeah. Put out a fire. Okay. The little bolt first.
Yeah.
Because it gave me a lot of surface area to put the big nut on afterwards when it failed, which it did. So, alright, there you go. If your shit's stuck, weld it.